Springtime in the Blackmud Creek ravine. It's a beautiful warm morning. It's hard to believe that I'm just a couple kilometers away from where I live. You'd never know that there's a big city surrounding this park. Beavers have made a lake here. It's full of waterfowl and frogs and probably fish. It's just beautiful. There's a large bird. I don't know what that is. Maybe a stork or a heron. These are the roots of spruce trees that are growing beside the creek. Sort of like steps on the path. There's a squirrel in the trees. Little cutie pie. When I walked here with Kalina, I brought half of a bag of sunflower seeds and strew them along the path. They're probably still finding them. Maybe even this little guy. Hi! I wouldn't hurt you. I would never shoot an animal with anything but my camera. Very beautiful. I think he's a juvenile. Very cute. Coming up a little hill here to a beautiful vista. And that large lake behind there is the beaver dam. Beavers created this lake and did a beautiful job. More beautiful than anything man's ever created. I think that tree just fell. That big spruce tree. I wasn't there a few days ago. Bee is strafing me, I don't know why. Look at how the bank is undercut here. Probably dangerous to even step along here. That's the rise I just came down, a little hill. And I'm going to be following the creek this way. There's a woodpecker here. I don't know if I'll be able to show you him. Good job. climbing up this very steep path right now. Oh, uma boa vista, uma linda vista. Another beautiful view from very high up. I'm scared to go too close to the edge, lest it, well, it wouldn't be undercut at this height, but still scared. I'm a baby, okay? Saskatoon berries are blooming. One of the highest points of the walk. There's a large animal moving around here. Sounds larger than a squirrel. Don't know what it might be. Okay, that's a squirrel. Yes, I know, but that's not what I heard. Another great view of the park, though you can see houses at the top of it. And the Anthony Henday on the other end. So this precious little urban wilderness is threatened. And it makes me wish that the path were overgrown and that man just disappeared. And he will, because of his own stupidity and arrogance and disregard for all other species on the planet. But I'm living in the moment. I'm here right now enjoying this. Here's a flower from a Viola canadensis, whatever it is. And I saw lots of violets too. My flower, and Boyan's flower, and Mum's flower, and Dad's flower. Beautiful little purple violets. I'll show you them later. Yeah, there's the violets that I was referring to. There's a few of them along the path. Well, the path takes a turn up to where homes are being developed, a new neighborhood, and I'm keeping my back to it. And I wish I could turn my back on civilization anyway, and heading back down the way that I came for a little bit more peace and tranquility. Sorry I'm out of breath, I just came up a huge climb. Well, I'm not sorry I'm out of breath. I'm a human being. See the litter on the path too? I come along with the bag and try to pick up some of it along the way. And there's lots of it. Okay, I got a steep hill to go down here. Unless you think my remark about hearing a large animal was a little silly, that's recent deer poop on this trail. So we know that animals larger than squirrels use these trails and this ravine. I think we need to come out into nature, into the wilderness, not seeking wisdom, but trying to figure out a way to apply what little wisdom we have to preserving these kind of environments, because it's the only way we're going to save ourselves. But nature will prevail regardless, with or without man. And I find that thought very comforting. Here's the other end of the beaver dam. Big long lake. There's a pair of Canada geese there. You can't see them, they're just out of the field of your view probably, but you'll hear them. getting eaten alive by mosquitoes here. Holy crap, they're terrible. Yeah, now they make a sound. Oh, hard climb without proper shoes and gear. And once again, the view. It's amazing, stunning view. With the Beaver Lake in the background. This reminds me of the sort of place that Mom and Dad would have taken us fishing when me and my brothers were children. Oh, there's another squirrel. Beautiful red one. Oh, he's not sticking around. I had a nice long walk. My feet are hot and tired, so I'm going to cool them off in this stream a little bit. The water is surprisingly warm, actually. I don't know why it would be, but well, it is a nice hot day today. Blowing up. You can see it on the water. You can hear it. Haven't seen another person another human anyway, for hours. And that's the most refreshing part about being out in nature. Meanwhile, I've communed with other beings, other spirits. Like this little blue butterfly. There he goes. There I go. I'm not in any way superior to my fellow human beings, but while they're at home enjoying pay-per-view, I'm looking at a paper birch. Couldn't resist, sorry. It's not the solitude of nature that I'm looking for. It's the communion with other species, with other beings. That's what I most enjoy about this. And this is the last little bit of refuge before I have to go back to my urban environment, before I can hear the rush of traffic on 23rd Avenue. And then I can get on with my day. There's a bit of turbulence in my life right now, and that's why little getaways like this are all the more important for me. This is the entrance to the park, where you can see the two streams meet, two creeks. I don't know what they're called. It doesn't matter what we call them, they just are. You can probably hear the roar of traffic or the rush of traffic behind my head. I won't show it to you, I'll spare you that, because I wanted to give you a video of peace and serenity and the beauty of nature.